Hash browns? Yes, I do like hash browns. Oh, welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my watch-along for Reacher, Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4. Guys, movie news was a little bit slow today. There's not much going on, so I thought we would just continue on with our Reacher watch-along series for Season 2. And later on in the afternoon, I'll publish some shorts and stuff that I've been doing. Those have been a lot of fun, hey? Weird, but fun. Okay, so if you don't know, I am going to hit the play button now because you guys know this game already, right? I'm hitting play now. And is the audio on, James? Audio is on,
Previously on Reacher.
We're being followed.
NYPD.
Why is it audio
Gaetano
not
Russo. He's the investigating officer in Francis' homicide.
I'm
Francis
gonna
was killed
skip
over
the
this hard drive. Just a list of names, all starting with the initials AM.
All aliases.
Got page after page of random numbers.
I'm thinking there's
There we
someone
go.
hell-bent on taking out the special investigators.
They're headed towards Atlantic City, probably gonna try to find their missing buddies.
Okay, so skipping the recap now, and we're in to episode 3, 10 years earlier. 10 years earlier. All right, so there's Robert Patrick. We know that he's going to be the bad guy for this season now, for sure. Getting his thugs to rough up some guy. Some kind of factory? Research laboratory? Looks like there's an engine, jet engine behind them.
We've
So
already
they're
got a beat on
developing,
your buddies in Atlanta.
10 years ago. They're developing some kind of stealth technology or something that they stumbled upon. Yeesh. Wow. Langston. Yes. So, guys, if you don't know, this is part of a playlist you can follow up in the cards here. I'll fix that up. Entire first season, and now we're into the second season. So it'll all be under the same playlist. Yeah. Now, oof. Yeah. That's broken now. This guy's taking it, though. This is the guy that gets dropped out of the plane, though, right? But this is 10 years ago, though. When he got dropped out of the plane, it wasn't 10 years ago. Or did I misread that? Was it 10 weeks ago or 10 days ago? Seems more like 10 days ago, right? Yeah. Now they're up in the helicopter. Because he said that the bodies were subjected to punishment that was not typical of any kind of torture, right? Although I still don't get why dropping them out of the helicopter is a good way of disposing of a body. I'm sorry, but the mobsters kind of did the best way of putting cement shoes on somebody. Dropping him down a deep cliff or something.
You fly, asshole!
He's not talking. Friends, yeah. No, there's no movie news today. I already said that it's slow today, so the big guy, the Reacher is the big guy. Yeah, there's not a lot going on in movie news world right now, so I will be doing some shorts later on this afternoon, but I just figured continue on with the series.
And 3 burners.
And burners.
Rules say you can lend these firearms to a friend.
Oh, he's trying to play ball with him.
Going to be target shooting or
Wow. In that case. Big wad of cash. Now, I don't assume that though it's still some of that counterfeit cash that he had from the first season, right? Because it seemed like he was playing on the level by now, living off of his pensions and stuff, right?
Hey, I'm a great shot.
You're average, at best.
Bullshit.
I like how they always tie it into baseball and just statistics and stuff. Maybe it's because we're still so early in this baseball season. Yeah. He probably buys guns from the drug money he borrowed from that nice drug dealer man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
These guys we're going after have to be pretty
Got
good.
the
Taking down 4 of us.
construction
We
site,
don't
right?
know.
No, Chris, there's not going to be a Rebel Moon Part 3. Um, there's not. Because Rebel Moon 2 is going to come, it's going to go, and people are not going to talk about it. The people that do suffer through it are going to be like me online going, why did I watch that film? But James, you're prejudging it before you even seen it. You don't know. Well, it could be. Hey, if I watch it and it's better than sliced bread, we'll watch it together here on the channel. But the odds are not looking good. All right, let's get back to Reacher here. I'm guessing that they match. Yeah.
Accomplice. He burns us, he burns himself.
Yeah, I don't think the pawn shop guy, no. Take a load off. No. I don't know. Do bodies float in concrete? Like, would it rise? Like, because it's pretty dense. All right, this guy. This is the guy that he got popped in the face with, right?
Get out.
Paul Bunyan.
Here, a feel.
Shit.
He tried. Well, he said okay. Because he probably wants a piece of both of them, right? Because they were both there.
Guess he spotted you.
Well, if you must know, I knew you guys would get scarce once I was unjustly assaulted.
No, it's not. Yeah, he's testy. He's salty, isn't he?
Of operations. Not my thing, but nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm like that too sometimes. I don't feel the need to shake hands. New Age. Oh, look at the background there. It's engines. So they're developing some kind of new technology. I only guessed stealth because that's like the cutting edge of stuff, right? Um,
Working on the victims happen to be our friends.
Still not going to share anything with you too much, will they?
Want to tell us what this is about? Besides your bruised face? I think it's more about his bruised ego.
We're gonna go again, and I'm gonna beat your ass to the ground.
Oh, what?
Curly. Hmm.
Yes. Our friends Sanchez and Orozco are dead. Kidnapped and bodies found upstate.
Yeah. Skipowitz. Sipowitz, right? Is it? I forget. No, it's Dennis Franz, right?
Is the one thing we have in common.
Seems like he's playing legit though, right? He's telling him straight. Well, you're a lead.
Why is that?
I don't have a phone.
I like this actor. He's doing a good job, huh? So he's an ally? Do you trust him?
You better have something for us in return.
Assuming that ungentlemanly warfare is on Friday.
It could be a transfer of $65 million, a $65 million cover-up.
Yeah. Hmm.
Who's in on this?
I'm no dirty cop.
You followed us without ever identifying yourself.
These guys are like button heads, aren't they? But I think he's playing straight. Yeah.
Gentlemen, why don't we all
And I like that. They're, he's reading him in his eyes, kind of thing. Hmm. Azir Mahmoud.
For terrorist organizations.
Mahmoud could be who we're looking for.
So he's an arms dealer, okay. And I'm guessing that this company with the engines and stuff are developing technologies to help transfer the arms, right?
You're going to want DHS to flag all of his aliases.
AM, right? AM. So it could be something else. Oh, he memorized the entire list. It's like
terrorism?
Maybe.
they're in deep, right? Oh, I have no doubt that Zack Snyder is going to tease the Rebel Moon 3. It's just not going to happen, especially not on the returns on the first part one. Anyway, let's get back to Reacher. Maybe I'll make a video about that later on today.
Hands you with some guy's girl, push.
Trying to make it to the bar. Curious, huh? There's only 2 seasons right now, Chris. But it's a good series. If you haven't watched it, Chris, go back and watch it. It's really worthwhile. Oh, sorry, guys, I haven't given a timestamp. I'm just 20 minutes and 45 seconds. I didn't even check how long this episode is. Just around the 44-minute mark again. Yeah, for me, the 40 to 45 minutes is like the sweet spot for length. Heroin, okay. Product.
Who killed some of the best people I know. I'm thinking you're gonna figure out those numbers. We're gonna find those fuckers.
Hmm. Hmm. She eating cereal again? Kind of like a cipher code?
26 or 27 numerical tabulations.
If
Okay, so you can knock off February. Yeah. Weights? Shipments?
What kind of somethings were they counting?
Yeah. Huh.
That board's in an hour. Soon as AM checks in, we got him.
Hmm. But he got fake passports and stuff. I guess that's one of the drawbacks is to always using stuff with your initials, right? On the surface, it seems good, but learn to signature more than just the same two initials. Now we know why he's very well dressed because he's an arms dealer, right? So what's his connection with Robert Patrick? Because we haven't seen him interact with Robert Patrick just yet. Have we? Or was there a phone call that I missed? Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I've been delayed.
Something must have tipped him off. Yeah, Chris, of course, we'll watch Scream 7. Still need to watch Scream 6 together, don't we? Hello. He looks something like that guy on there. That's I prefer the arms angle over the narcotics angle, but I'm sure it's probably a little bit of both, maybe. Gottelsman?
Okay. Sorry to bother you.
You know, his
Yeah. No, we're not going to do the Scream TV series. The Scream TV series is a bit, well, it has nothing to do with it, right? So it's kind of like, and it's really easy to do, to get caught up in doing too many series. We just did Fallout, and we're trying to knock down Reacher. I'm still trying to get to Three Body Problem, but on top of that, trying to do movie news stuff. It's not a lot of time in the day. Oh, that's an interesting pipe bomb. Very Kyle Reese, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, it had nails in it too. Eesh. So those were the bad guys sitting there waiting for him to come home, right? Right? There just wasn't a couple of guys having a couple of beers in there. Yeah, narcotics is a little too street level for Reacher. Leave that device. Yeah. Dirty bomb. Yeah. Oh, there's knives. He took a knife. Yeah. Director showed us that. Where did he come from? It'd be nice if you can get at least one of these guys alive to get some information. Is he wearing a vest? Oops. In case I leave the audio on a bit too long, guys, don't worry. I'll mute it and put it up on the channel later on. Although I seem to be really been lucking out with it. Damn. Ow. Yeah. Oh, this guy can take the punishment. The brass knuckles. Okay, now that's got to put him down now, right? No, he's still coming up. What the heck? What kind of armor? Kevlar, even at that range, would still. Even if it blocked it, it would still hurt at that range. It would be like sledgehammers.
Other than this asshole's dead body, all clear upstairs.
Oh, look out. I'm getting a foot chase. Was he just sitting there waiting to come home? And now he's freaked out? 8 episodes, Chris. Yeah, he's freaking out. So that was the guy who was supposed to live there, right? He was just afraid to go inside. Barbecue? What's he going to do with that? Really? Well, I guess he took off the propane tank. They're still, those basins can be they're clunky.
Who do you work for? New Age?
Oh, he's having a cardiac event. Looks like it. Don't stop. If it's a fresh heart attack, you still get a chance to get him up. Sorry about the mess, Mrs. Gottelsman.
Have to assume no survivors.
No. Guy in the car was from New Age.
No. So she should. Yeah. It really depends on what on what streaming service it is on.
A pipe bomb?
Yeah. Yeah.
You, Neely and Dixon visited New Age.
Yeah. Hourglass.
Waiting to kill you.
Well, in our defense, we did blow it up for.
And because he's playing it so hard edge, it's really effective, isn't it? Russo. Trans fats. You didn't try. I didn't see you try too hard to resuscitate him, Reacher. I didn't see the mouth-to-mouth action. James, don't laugh about somebody's heart attack situation.
Useless to him, too. But there's no way his plan, whatever it is, isn't still in motion.
Yeah. Hmm. So he is bending a little bit of rules, huh?
We're finally agreement on something. In the meantime, I need you guys to stay the...
Yeah. 38 minutes in, guys. 38 minutes. I'll pretend I didn't hear that look.
I'm serious. No more fuck.
He was only going to take that under advisement, Russo. Well, I think Russo knows that, but you still got to go through the motions, right? Yep.
Police station's 4 miles away. Call has to be routed through a central service, and they can't do
2 minutes. We actually wear those in Canada up north, the balaclava things, because they do keep your face warm, right? When you're outside in the winter. But it's kind of like you wouldn't want to wear them around now, I guess. Like we would go out sledding and stuff like that. Although I guess we were kids when we wore things like that. If you see an adult wearing it, I guess maybe it's a little suspect. Hard drives? Anything electrical? Files? I don't think you'll be able to find anything. I don't think you'll be able to find anything here, though. I think this everything here will be like this is the screen. Oh, what's that? Single malt? um, I don't think you'd be able to find anything relevant here because this would be like the smoke screen. This is the front, right? So everything on these servers should be legit. Company photo. That could be useful, yeah. Yeah, balaclavas are definitely no. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess that too, right? Hourglass. Well, you said to. Torturing the evidence. So he was working there. But was he there? Oh, shoot. That's the end of the episode. Okay, but was he there because he wanted to or because he was working a case and being undercover? But see how this ends? Let's see, now this is how you do like series, right? Because it's got me tied in to want to go right into the next episode, which we will do. So I'm just going to hit play through the commercials and I'll give you my thoughts on this episode. Good stuff because now we're 3 episodes in, and we're finally learning more about the bad guys kind of stuff now, and kind of like learning the stakes of what precipitated all of this kind of thing, right? But I like how we're still kind of left to speculate on certain things, and I like once again I'll just say that I really like the uh, the team aspect here. I don't expect that we'll get the team aspect in every season, but I'm glad that they're using it in this one because it wasn't a solo mission in the first one because he found people to work with, right? Uh, in the town, like the detective and the up and coming sheriff, or not sheriff, but police officer, right? Um, wait a minute, but yeah, I'm digging it. All right, so one more commercial. Episode 4 is called "A Night at the Symphony." Um, I think what I'm going to do later on this afternoon, I will. There's a few news stories, but there's nothing really to talk about for like a whole hour. And I do want to publish like a second Fallout reaction from episode 2. I'm digging this. I'm digging this. All right. Okay, so we're starting into Reacher season 2, episode 4. I am going to hit the skip recap, hitting the recap button now, and we're into episode 4. Yeah,
I wouldn't say we haven't found any new information. I mean, we've got 3.
I like the Autobot sign right there. He was there doing something else, right? How long is episode 4, James? This episode is... Actually, it's a little bit shorter. Looks like it's around the 40-minute mark. Which means we'll be out of here around the 12:20.
This is stupid.
So is this conversation.
Director of Security. Okay.
He's the guy I got on the phone in Atlantic City.
Why would you say that?
And you didn't exactly keep tabs on him, so he could have... Well,
Swan, Collins, that's 2 New Age security personnel somehow involved in this.
by getting involved. By sending someone undercover, right? Or I'm guessing that's what Swan was doing, right? He was trying to get in there to figure out what the heck's going on. Because if the whole company is involved in this, or a front for something, like logistics.
Waiting for them, all the evidence that you would have collected from lower my voice? You're telling me to lower my voice?
Hey, you got to push back. You can't let people talk to you like that, even if it's your boss. And I like this guy. I'm Russo. I'm thinking I would watch like a spin-off series about Russo, watching him work some cases. Unless he's dirty. I don't think he is.
Here getting nowhere. Seems a little defeatist.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Ow.
Anything with hard guitar.
No Skinner, no Hendrix, no Zeppelin, no who.
No guitar? You heard me when you say that. I have a question. James, do you do videos for reactions in that? Or do you use phone? Because... Oh, well, it depends. If I'm going like out of the theater reactions, I use my phone. And I use a lav mic. And for this YouTube, I got a Sony A6000, I think. with a 1.5 aperture lens. What?
We'll do whatever it takes to help us.
Lavoy would fully believe in snuff.
Hmm. Yeah. No.
To tell us what they know?
It's flipping. I like how they always question his masculinity, don't they? All three of them do.
Personal business stays personal.
I I like his character though. I think he might bite it before the end of this season, which kind of sucks. Kaiju, yeah. Every group has this comic relief, and that one guy you roast more than others. Yeah.
Right. I mean, he could have had money problems. He could have been taking payoffs.
Would you believe it if somebody told you I was...
I think it's. I agree with Reacher though. To question somebody's integrity.
Shit's so pure it floats.
Hmm. So it is narcotics, right? Or at least they're dealing with it here. Burn it. Timestamp. coming up to the 12-minute mark. "12 minutes now." So Swan is saying he wants a piece. They're trying to put doubt in our minds as the audience, right?
Counted 48 at point of sale.
Either you miscounted or they palmed one back.
Yeah, I think this is just this is a red herring kind of thing. They want us also to doubt Swan. I'm guessing it was the commanding officer there that came in and took it.
Guess the
Okay,
first round's
maybe
our lead
not.
night for that fucker.
Well, if they wanted us to doubt Swan, they're doing a good job of it. And I like her hair all frizzier. I like it better when it's like out like that. Yeah.
Let's just see what O'Donnell found.
Yeah, Reacher's carrying it a little bit too close to the chest on that one, right? But hey, that flashback scene did its job. New face. He wants to steal yours. He's
So by now, you can barely see me, and now you can.
put on the glasses. Yeah, I knew. Oh, you have to kill the secretary too? I guess. Just because you look like somebody. Grey Goose.
Daddy's connections. Real party boy. 2 dismissed DWIs in college. 2nd year.
Ooh, impressive. 2.3. I think mine was, I wasn't great or anything, but I think mine was 3.1 or 3.2. in college. 4 is the highest, right, for GPA?
I thought maybe you couldn't answer because you broke your hand when you drove the fuck.
Hmm. Yeah.
Background check. See what connections these guys have.
Wait.
The Symphony. Is that the name of the episode here? A Night at the Symphony? Yeah, the needle drops in this season have been a lot more diverse, right? Because when in the first season it was a lot of blues, but that's because I guess Reacher had control of the.
Just ain't your week.
Clothesline like that. Ow. Again, dumping it down the drain. Surprised that he just lets them go like that, like the front man. Interesting. Is that a crane shot? Or is that a drone shot? If it's a crane shot, it's a really long crane. I think it's a drone. A lot of movement. Yeah, I think that's drone. Or a really high crane. Good cinematography, though. Ferdinand Kingsley plays the assassin's arms dealer, AM, in this. He's a good actor. Not seen him in anything, but he's in Silo, which is on the list. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to watch Silo as well. Although it might be a little too close to Fallout. But it's got Rebecca Ferguson, so I'll be watching that as soon as I can. What Silo's on Apple? The thing is, I don't like to sign up for the streaming services until I can get like a good chunk of stuff of material that we can go through, right? Because once we're done Reacher here, season 2, I guess I'll be done with Prime.
Affirmative.
Kid has a dual monitor setup. That makes 2 of us. And I'm thinking about having three monitors. Yeah, Silo's on Apple TV, and I am saying don't like signing up for just one show or movie. Yeah. That's a big wad of cash.
Stash behind.
Needs to get out fast. Curious. 22 minutes in, guys. 22 minutes. So he didn't actually plan to stay in town and do business. He just needed the ID, the persona. No. Why do you?
Before you know it, I'm filling out all kinds of forms.
You don't have to carry around much. Look at Ryu. What does he carry around? He just carries around a bag.
Not one word.
Hey, yeah.
Like the assholes on top of a wedding cake.
Go listen to some boring ass music.
Hey. I like that because they didn't do it with the music cues or anything like that. The typical do 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 do, like the bass drop when the girls came out.
Around, I don't know if I have orchestra seats or floor box seats. And
I do. I love going to the symphony, especially when you're down on the floor there. It's true. It's like it doesn't, even if you don't know the music that they're playing. It's just a really awesome experience. I heard that Night Swim 2 is in the works. God, I hope not.
Here, 13/14. Some
So the shipments are lighter than. Share your Legos.
look how many times they didn't get the outcome they wanted. 2,100.
650. Okay. So each shipment's 100K. They're so setting this guy up to die in this season, aren't they? He's got a family that he wants to get home to. And it's going to suck because he's been really good, O'Donnell. I was hoping that some of them, other than that some of them would be able to carry over into other seasons. Neely.
Does that work?
Follow anywhere you lead, gorgeous.
If he was in the army, huh? Cutting up some narcotics. Well, yes, Chris. Madame Web was not all that good. Ah, okay.
You're gonna want to put the drugs away and step
Cool. Nice. Wearing the three-piece.
and she wasn't holding it, and she already
Yeah,
offered
he
up
was the
letting her.
detective in the first season. He's a really good actor.
Appreciate the sanctity of marriage.
This is fan service, but this is good fan service, right? Because he went back to Boston at the end of the first season, didn't he? Yeah. Margrave, huh? That's the
Special
town
Agent
that they
Blake?
worked in. Yeah.
In the wrong woman's car with a snout full of booger sugar.
So he's subtly letting them know that they know his history.
Okay. Why? Because we don't like you.
Hmm. Hmm. What lobbyists are pushing for this? Who's funding all this?
But a certain
Anti-missile
aeronautics company
software.
approached us.
Let me guess. New Age.
Yeah. Okay. So it was something with technology. Really?
It's believed the threat has passed.
He's
and then
realizing,
they
oh, this is deep. So it's kind of like AI self-calculating kind of stuff, right? Recalculating trajectories and stuff. Excuse me.
defense program, but hey, look at where we are now. Everyone's
This guy's playing the smug role fairly well, right?
You fire, you hit the target. You said so yourself.
So it can only be used against ourselves.
hey, Lavoie and me, we
Yeah.
I'm not a cop.
He's been bamboozled there, man. Cool. I want to see a scene between these two.
Retirement didn't suit me.
Speaking of suits, see you're still sporting the tweed.
The tweed, yeah. I talked about that in our first season reactions. His choice in suits.
In there. Looking good.
Mind your business, elbow patches.
Yeah, I like that. Yep, you too, man, Finley. Good seeing you, man. It's cool because he was kind of like the hard-edged cop in the first one, just the way that Russo is in this season. But then as you learn more about him, you realize that, yeah, he's on the level kind of thing. And you built that trust in each other. That was cool. I like that. That was episode 4, eh? Good cameo. So we're 36 minutes in. Yeah, I guess they don't know. Master Steaks. I went to I bought some steak there the other day, and some of the big sirloin cuts, like just for one, was like $28 here in Canada. I was like, for God's sakes. And I work for a company where I get 10% discount on food. Are these more hired goons?
Leave you.
Yep. Don't let them get that close. Remember. Ah, wow. Stunt work there was really good, yeah? Man. Brutal. Yeah, at what point do you say, okay, mercy, mercy? Ah. Because you're not only going against Reacher, you're going against his, like, four of them. Oh, using the stiletto, yep. Yeah. Oh, God. That was cool. Violent, but yeah, nobody messes with the special investigators.
Hey, Leo.
Yeah. Before you ask if it's done.
Okay. So the picture's becoming a lot more clean here as we're about halfway through the season now, right, guys?
I have the means to give you anything you could ask for.
Oh. Retribution.
I want to throw you out of a helicopter.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, and they did use Psycho Killer. Better run away. Oh yeah, cool. That was good. That was a good way to end the episode too. I love the cameo there in the middle, guys. That was awesome. Let me just take a look at who that actor is. I forget his name because he was also in. He was also in Fall of House of Usher. Right, that's where we first saw him. Malcolm Goodwin, right? Oh, I don't want to get spoiled here with who or yeah, obviously Roscoe's not in it. I knew that Roscoe wouldn't be in it, but yeah. See, if I'd seen that Oscar was here, I didn't know that. I don't want to look at the rest of the cast list just yet because I don't think anybody else from season one would pop up. But it was cool seeing him, man. Um, Good actor, and they developed some really good chemistry in the first season, bouncing off of each other, very much like, as I said, the way that Russo and him are in this season. 1975. What else has he got going on here? Law and Order, Organized Crime. So he's doing more law, crime stuff. He's got a lot on his plate, doesn't he? The Wall of Warren, Resurrection Road, Calabasas Criminals, the TV series that he started in 2020. Interesting. But guys, I'm really liking it. Really, really liking this this season. And I just hope that they don't kill O'Donnell, because it's like it's been telegraphed now. To let you know what the telegraphing is just kind of like I show you this pot of coffee in the shot, right? Well, later on, that pot of coffee better have there's a good reason that I showed you the pot of coffee, because later on it's going to play into something, right? So then when we see him talking about his family, telling us as the audience that his family means so much to him, it's just setting it up for us to have that kind of tragic moment if it's going to go the way that we think it is. Hopefully not, though, because it'd be cool if the four of them, like, it would be nice if they set the Reacher series up so that, he solves this case, and then he goes on, and then like in season 3 or 4, these other, they can show back up again, kind of thing, like just the way that Malcolm Goodwin showed up there in this one as Finley, right? Just have them show up in times of need in other seasons, because that's the only way that I think that you could probably have some kind of like cohesiveness, right? It's not like just one. It's not like House of the Dragon, where it's like one big, huge arc for all of the seasons, right? It's very like each season is very episodic, which is good. This is the way I want it. But it was good, really good. Okay, guys. So if you like this kind of stuff, I hope that you do. We do other watch-alongs for things like Fallout. The entire Fallout series is online right now, and I go check out that. We had lots of fun with that. And of course, we're working through Reacher Season 2 right now. But I got movie reviews for Civil War that's up on the channel. The First Omen and Monkey Man. Trailer reactions for Maxine and Joker 2, Folie à Deux. Movie reactions, full movie reactions for like Roadhouse. And of course, we do movie news that's peppered throughout the entire week there. When I can get to it, it's just movie news. The numbers just they're not there. We got to get more evergreen content out here. Movie news is slowly getting shrunken down into these smaller, shorter videos, which are fun to doing. They're fun to do. Yeah. So join us tomorrow for more Reacher. We'll probably do movie news tomorrow morning as well, because Friday. No. Yeah. Well, whatever. We'll probably get through Reacher by Friday, all of Reacher by Friday. So that'll be good, because this weekend, Saturday, I have to go to a convention of some kind, and then I'm working Sunday, Monday again. So my weekend will be pretty jammed up. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway. Arglass says, last couple of episodes had my palms sweating. Strap in, James, and enjoy. Yeah. Thank you for joining me there in the live chat, Chris Schober and Hourglass Vikings. If we do this live, guys, follow this up in the cards, and I'll see you next time for more Reacher right here on Mirror Domains.